Hello and welcome back to the Dance of the Jade Dragons. The war has been won, our enemies' armies have been crushed, and the loyalist forces have been defeated, but now it is our time to basically judge everyone underneath us. So, let's have a look at our character and see what we're thinking. We are an angry character. We're prone to anger. We're proud, and we're cruel. I think that everybody is getting, murdered if they were against us and they have come up. I think that's pretty much everybody. So this one, will we have his head as well as the lands? Ooh. See, we could keep him in the dungeons. Let's see. We've got a lot of options. We could keep him in our dungeons. Let's keep a lot of people in our dungeons. Yeah. The red wines? Well, definitely dungeons for him. Who have we got now? We've got Hightower to the dungeons. Anybody who isn't specifically against us goes to dungeons, I think. Our nephew, Prince Jaehaerys of the Iron Throne. This is our half-brother's, that's his first son? Maybe? Wait. I may be getting confused. That is our half-brother's first son. Yes, that is correct. I was right the first time, I assume. Yes. I can judge his family justly. I can want all their heads on pikes or bring me his head. You will accrue tyranny for each person you execute without just cause. Oh, I'm going to execute all of his kinsmen. Mainly because I want to see the game crash because we're one of his kinsmen. But hopefully they plan for that. The vassals in the Iron Throne now find you intimidating. So many of his kinsmen have fled into exile. I shall issue a decree declaring them enemies of the realm. This will surely dissuade my bannermen from using them against me. So, Maelor has ran away. Jaehaerys has ran away. Jaehaerys has ran away. And Alicent Hightower, our rival and the mother of Aegon II. I believe has taken them away. So I believe that is their grandmother has taken them away. Because she was the second wife of Viserys and our mother was the first wife, I think? Or something like that. I think that was right. Interesting, we can't cycle through his wives. We can only see our mother. But if we go into this screen, that's quite definitely there. Anyway, doesn't matter. They've ran away. Back to our court. Is it because we're currently still the Blackfire host or something? It said oh no, he's heir to the Blackfire host. Huh. I wonder why he's back in our court. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He probably got exiled to the court of his family, which is us. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So the war has been won. Yeah. We've got a cider hall here. Let's see. We're, of course, going to send him to the dungeons, I think. Lord Paramount Jason, who joined during the war against us. Well, of course, I'm going to demand his head as well as all of Lannister lands. Right, who have we got next? We've got Sir Rickard Thorne, Kingsguard. Now, it was the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard who caused all of this. So, bring me his head. All of the Kingsguard. We are taking their heads here. Willis Fell, head. Arik Cargyle, head. Do we have more? We have a few independence wars. That was to be expected. Find your judgment harsh. Find your judgment harsh. Yeah. The Iron Throne is in a state of war. We will, of course, call everybody. And all hail her grace. Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, the first of her name, Queen of the Andals, the Rhaenyra and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. Alright, so, first things first, we're moving our capital to the Red Keep. We're now also going to request a coronation. And hopefully the High Septon will accept. In the name of the Seven Eye, the High Septon would like to offer you my blessing to allow your coronation and great sept of the faith. As Queen of the Andals, the Rhaenyra of the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, Protector of the Realm under my guidance. Yes, definitely. And some people are not going to be coming, like the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, who I would like to fire, if possible. No? Alright, well, we're going to have to wait on that one then. We need a few more things. We need a High Admiral, who I'm going to make currently my husband. Need an advisor. Who do we think would be a good advisor? Probably some more people of our dynasty sounds like the right idea. Well, let's go for Adam Valerian. And our other advisor? Oh, it's got to be either our son or Ulf. Ulf was the first person to kill a dragon. I think he gets to be our first, one of our advisors. Our ambition? Ooh, I don't know. Exalted amongst men seems like a good one. And we also need a commander of the gold cloaks. Let's go. I think it has to be Luther, apparently. There we go. And we also need 4 more commanders. So, our Lord Commander, definitely not. Eric Cargyle, we just fired him, didn't we? We're going to go for Clement. We're going to go for Hugh. We're going to go for Adrian. And we're going to go for Stefan. Right. Ransom all of our prisoners. No. All of our prisoners are staying in our prison. The 2 who actually decided to stay in our prison and didn't just leave. Okay. Anything else we need to do right this second? Buy a mask? Oh, for a disfigurement. No, I think we're fine. I think we like it. I think it's pretty cool. We could buy a knighthood. We'd have to be male. That's fair enough. If that's the condition, that's the condition. Right, land over here. Can we raise up some more men? No. We can raise up some more vassal men, no? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Get them to meet us at King's Landing, I guess. Right. And we will unpause the game. Right. A prisoner, Lord Enger Bracken, is complaining about his dark cell. Well, let him rot there. Pretty much is my answer right now. We need a new Hand of the King. Okay. Our Hand of the King is gonna be... Ooh, I don't know. We could promote someone else. How about... Well, our husband won't work. Well, our son would be awful. I'm just trying to see someone who makes sense. Our other son would also be awful. Also, I think he's too young. He is definitely too young. We do have our half-brother Darren, who is also awful. And too young. Who is that other family member we had in our court? Or maybe they're not there. Like, I was looking at the people we just put in as Master of Ship. Adam. Oh, Valerian. Not our family member. Also would be a bad choice. Ulf. Bad choice. Yeah, okay. So I guess we do need to find a different Hand of the King. Definitely not going to be Kristen. It could be Adrian. Could be Stefan. Yeah, let's make it Stefan. There we go. You are my new Hand of the King. Oversee the realm while we're off fighting. Right. Bosway's complaining. Leave him there. We have to do a feast for our coronation. You know what? We'll spend just the right amount, I think. Yeah. Your Grace, would you like a new crown forged to celebrate your domination of the 7 kingdoms? Ooh. Yeah, let's go for a warlike crown with sharp black iron points in a band of red gold. That seems fantastic. We have received our beautiful new Makar's crown. Okay. Let's wear it. It hasn't changed our look yet, but maybe it will eventually. You are enacting a series of laws. I do not care. Your Grace, rather than face your judgment with dignity and honor, Eric Cargyle tried to flee the realm. We captured him, however, and he will now face the block. Justice will be done. Yes. Oh, what's happened to his nose there? As hideous. Okay. Yes, he was executed. Your Grace, the Conclave of the Citadel has selected the Grand Maester, the head of the Order of Maesters and servant to the Iron Throne. They've selected Osfrid. Alright, sure. And a vacancy has become available on the Kingsguard. I like the way how it puts it. Bring me the best knights in the realm. We go for Adrian. Oh, Adrian's definitely got to be on our Kingsguard. And he has accepted. Fantastic. Does mean we need a new commander. Could it not still be Adrian? I guess not. We'll make it Ulf, our advisor. That seems alright. Court physician. Maester isn't doing anything. Let's put him in there. Right. Adrian's father, Lord Aethelmuir Redfort, looked on with pride as the newest knight of your Kingsguard swore his vows. Adrian was his younger son, so, you know, that makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Rumors, travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that Triaxis has escaped from the dungeons of Joffrey Valerian and has built his lair in King's Landing. Oh no, well, that did not go well at all for him. Rickard Thorne also managed to evade capture and has avoided my just judgment. He's now beyond our reach. And Renfred Thorne has also managed to evade capture. And so has Sir Willis Fell. However, we did capture him, and we have now killed him. Alright, continue merging up over here. Lord Arthur Q has been captured by Lord Paramount Lionel Tyrell. Okay. The Lords of the Realm have started arriving in King's Landing for the coronation ceremony. Oh, our crown changed. Alright, that's an interesting looking one. They have been offered shelter, bread and brown ale as is their guest right. Over the coming days there shall be much feasting before the grand coronation. Welcome all. The following notables have arrived. These two people. Everyone else has not arrived. Okay. Nobody else has decided to come. A vacancy has become available in the Kingsguard. Greatest Knights. Ooh, I see. Do you want any of these? Sir Daeron? Probably not. No, none of these will do. Right, continue merchant up. A minor merchant from King's Landing is present at the feast and is taking the opportunity to bring a petition before you. He says that Master Duncan owes him a debt that has gone unpaid, whilst Master Duncan himself claims that this debt is no longer valid and urges you to declare the debt cancelled. Pay the merchant. Definitely pay the merchant. Okay. Crowning of the Queen. In the name of the Father, I, Rhaenyra of the House Targaryen, the first to my name, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of the Seven that I will be the protector and defender of the realm and always useful to it, however many, insofar as I am supported by divine assistance according to my knowledge and ability. Today I was crowned by His Holiness the High Septiment, formerly received the title Queen of the Andals, the Raynor, the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. This will strengthen my rule significantly. And then we got the event again. Alright. That's fine. A vacancy has become available in the Kingsguard. Let's go knights I trust the most. Alright, so Lorath Lansdale. You will be my new Kingsguard member. Fantastic. Let's continue merging up. What have we got over here? Ransom all prisoners. No, they're in my prison for a reason. Right. Merge up our armies. We will, of course, lead, and we're going after the Lannisters first, taking down our biggest target. Bring me the greatest knights in all the realm. Who's the best? Well, it looks like Lendon Good's the best. You can be my new Kingsguard member. It says that, okay, Joffrey Valerian, our son, now rides Cannibal into battle. The one that our other son could not tame. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're heading over here. The Dragon Cannibal is a ravenous beast. He regularly roams the lands of King's Landing, gorging on the livestock of the peasants. Hundreds of them have sought audience with you in the past months to protest at this, their discontent growing all the while. Oh, definitely, vague promises and apologies. That works perfectly. Greatest Knights, Wilbert Wayne or Sir Daeron. We'll go for Sir Daeron. You are now my Kingsguard. Probably going to be only one left, and we're going to have to put in the last person anyway. As the months go by, Syrax seems to become seems to be becoming more prone to bouts of rage. She frequently lashes out when approached and has already severely injured a number of guards and courtiers. What's interesting as well is that she's currently kind of maimed, so it's kind of like presumably she's not out flying all the time. She's kind of just feeling a bit caged and just lashing out. Alright, so we can say her rage will be a potent weapon. We can lash her with whips, or I will try and gain her trust. Oh no, definitely, we're going for rage. All rage here. Yeah. Right. We can siege this down. Your Grace, I write to express my consternation at the fact that Stefan enjoys command of your armies, while someone higher status would clearly be more appropriate. I petition that he be removed from command and I take his place. You know what? I'm going to smooth this over, Kristen. I'm going to smooth this over really well for you. Right. So, Kristen. Given that you are basically the cause of all of this, I'm thinking I might just, you know, imprison you and kill you. There we go. And where is the... Is there a feed to dragon option? I think it's an execute, isn't it? Yeah, let's execute him. Is that not an option? Can I not just execute him? I might be blind, but where is the execute option? Got castrate, humiliate, mutilate. Oh, there we go. Execute. Yes. I would definitely like him to die. I will feed him to my dragon. You've decreed that Kristen Cole shall be executed for his crimes and that he will make a meal for your dragon. Syrax duly roasts the victim of dragon flame on your command, then devours his charred corpse. Yes, let my dragon devour him. And we must select a replacement to be in charge of the Kingsguard. And the vassals now view me with fear, as they should. My liege, I believe that some of your vassals can be discouraged from being in factions. We'll do nothing. If they rise up against me, they will die. Right. Who is going to be Lord Commander? Could it be Adrian? I think it has to be Adrian at this point. Adrian, in the throne room, kneels before me and takes up his new duty of leading the Kingsguard. I'm certain he'll be loyal, and I need a new person, and that's going to be Wilbert Wayne. Hope he's going to be a good Kingsguard. Okay, we've captured King Jason. That'll pretty much do it. I'm going to end this war and enforce our demands. That independence war is done. Who else is against us? Couple left down at the south of the Reach. So we're heading to Cockleswent next. Okay. My prisoner is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeons. We'll let him, you know, rot while we decide his judgment. Well, I'm going to take his head, and I'm going to take all the Lannister lands. So, goodbye. We have taken that. We have taken the High Lordship. We've taken the Kingdom. He's been brought from his cell. How shall he be dispatched? Of course, we're going to feed him to our dragon. And that is his charred corpse. Right. Our bannerman is currently under threat from external forces. It's a slave raid. We will join it, but we may not be right there. Head to the south. Adam Valerian expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please. He has married Sarissa. Okay. Great wars are over on that war. Do we wish to reappoint the old council members? Definitely. Yeah, sure. I mean, not that there were any to reappoint, which is why it kind of failed, but that's fine. Lord Robin Pottingfield has provided me with proof that Lord Paramount Boris of the Stormlands has been slandering me. I'll keep it to myself. That's fine. He can slander me all he wants. Right. I'm pleased to report the successful siege of Starpike. What do we want to do with the prisoners? We can take them under house arrest or send them to my dungeons. They're all going to my dungeons. Definitely. We'll now siege down the next one. Should go fairly quickly. There we go. Let's offer peace and enforce our demands. We have won that one. Head over to Old Town. We are of course going to demand his head and his lands. And he will, of course, be fed to my dragon once again. Just the way it has to be. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that Baela Targaryen, our cousin, now rides Tyraxus into battle. Tyraxus being the one that was our son Joffrey let go. Well done for her for getting that dragon. And down to Old Town. Arela has been in your custody for too long. I hereby offer to pay the ransom. Random courtier Arela? Sure, I'll accept her offer. I see no reason to keep her imprisoned. Julia Pike, however, can stay in prison for just now. The guards drag Owen Fozzaway up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. Sir Husband of Waypress shall be my champion. Well, I'll select someone to stand for my queen. Who is me? Who? Should they face my Kingsguard, Sir Lorth Lansdale? Eric Cargyle? Should they face my husband? You know what? Face my husband. See how you fare. I'll stand for you, your grace, King Daemon has said. Watch with glee as Daemon drives his sword relentlessly at Hosmond of Waypress, finally striking a mortal blow and killing him. The gods have cast their judgment, and Owen Fozzaway is guilty. The gods were not in their favour. Yes, Hosmond of Waypress had no chance. He was a skilled fighter, but not quite as skilled as ours. Oh, interesting. The dual skill estimate actually tells you what goes into it. That's new. Alright. Down to Old Town. My bannerman has... Oh, okay. My bannerman, Lord Paramount Cregan Stark, has tried to have Lord Joseph Fisher of Stony Shore arrested, but failed to apprehend them. Lord Joseph saw the futility in the rebellion, however, and has travelled back to Winterfell and is now in prison. Oh, alright. So, he's been found guilty by the gods, Sir Owen of Cider Hall. Well, we'll execute him. The gods command it. We'll have him fed to our dragon, of course. That is him, fed to the dragon, down into Old Town. And we will siege these ones down. Yeah, assault that one down. After months of studying the campaigns of the Valyrian Freehold, we have acquired many fascinating insights and gained a new wisdom in military matters. We realized the art of war might well be worth studying. We have become even better at it as we continue to burn down pretty much all of the countryside. Right. We'll defeat Old Town's army while we're here. Yes, that's 100%. Offer our peace. And we have now imprisoned him. Where is our last war? It's the Arbor. Do we have any way of getting to the Arbor? Not currently. Get our boats over here. Wait, have they sieged Dragonstone? They have actually taken Dragonstone. That's impressive. Wow. Okay. That'll be where their war score is coming from. The war has been won, but the rebels' armies have been crushed. What are we going to do? Well, of course, we're going to take his head. And he's going to be fed to our dragon. We have another prisoner who's asking... Oh, that's the same one. We'll let him rot and die. That seems fair enough. Our boat's down here. We'll head to the Arbor. And we'll get this done. Right. Get on the boats. Head out to the Arbor. And let's land on it. What's this one? We call Lord Enger Bracken for trial. Definitely do that while we're at it. Okay. He's demanded trial by combat and summoning his champion. Okay. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. Sir Hillbald will be my champion. Aha. Well, I'll select someone to stand for me. Our son, Lucerys will stand for us. We'll see how that goes. I'll stand for you, your grace. You watch with glee as he drives his sword relentlessly at Hillbald, finally striking a mortal blow and killing him. He is guilty. Alright. You're getting executed by a dragon. It's the way it goes. What was that? Our people now find us formidable. Alright. It's good. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report a successful siege of the Arbor. Lord Horace Redwine could not be found, but we did get all of his family. Send them to the dungeons. Yes, we'll continue burning his lands until he comes back. Septim Hugh of Dragonstone has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor in Dragonstone. Oh, fantastic. I'm not going to do anything about vassals in our realm. Your Grace, I write to express my consternation at the fact that Stefan enjoys command of your armies when someone of higher status would clearly be more appropriate. Well, no. Stefan is my hand of the king, so he will, command my armies if I want him to. We have got 100% war score. It says Cyrex arrived at our court. Still maimed. Okay. Let's offer peace and enforce demands. We have taken it. We'll land back down here. I'm not letting him bend a knee. He will be killed. And, of course, he will be fed to my dragon. It's now a charred corpse. Disband our troops. Disband our boats. Anything else we need to do? I'll call the court out of hiding, of course. And... yeah. Wait just a few seconds for everything to work itself out. A warden title stands empty. We must select a warden of the north. Lord of the North, Lord Cregan, seems like a good choice. Who is next? This person wants to release Sharna from prison. We'll accept the offer. Need a new commander of the Iron Throne. I'm going to put in Cregan. Also need a new advisor. You know what? Sure, that can be Cregan as well. Let's continue. What else do we need? Your Grace, the Kingdom of the Westlands has no incumbent separate from the crown. I petition that I should be made overlord of this region as your most loyal and able bannerman. You know what, Prester? I'm feeling in a good mood. You can have the Westlands. That seems fine to me. A warden title stands empty. We'll choose our Warden of the West, and it will be Prester, definitely. Some of your kin are unhappy that you granted the lordship of Castle Rock to Lord Paramount Addison Prester, as they were expected to be granted the title themselves, as our son and our husband both wanted it. Oh well, I'll grant titles to whoever I like. Thank you very much. Okay, the next warden title. We'll select a Warden of the East. So it should fall to the Vale, and she was on our side, I believe, so we will give her make her the Warden of the East. We've been invited to a small gathering of friends. I'm not going to go to the gathering of friends. You're the Warden of the South. Lord of the Reach, Lord Lionel. He could be. Yes, should fall to him. There we go. Master Duncan of Durland has been humbled by your endless generosity. Fantastic. Riding through the countryside together with my escort, I come upon a lonely inn. It is empty aside from a nervous-looking innkeeper who nevertheless promises food and wine at a very reasonable price. My party and I sit down at a table. Innkeeper, bring us the best you have to offer. Soon after the innkeeper disappears into the kitchen, we notice a foul odour emanating from somewhere below the floorboards. One of my escorts pulls open the loose board to reveal a massive manure pit. Before we can react further to this bizarre find, the floor explodes beneath my feet. Kaboom! And that is the end of Queen Rhaenyra. She has taken her last breath at age 35. She died under suspicious circumstances. An attractive woman. She was blessed with famous good looks. May her fortune continue. Now she is with the gods. The person taking over is King Jacaerys, possessing a mighty physique and exceptionally astute mind. Jacaerys' rule is sure to spawn both song and tale. Long live King Jacaerys. And that is going to be the end of this mini-series. Hope you enjoyed it. It kind of ended perfectly on time as well, which I'm incredibly happy about. Unfortunately, it did end with a manure pit explosion, which I'm starting to think is becoming a little bit too much of a habit here. If you enjoyed this series, then please let me know, as it will help me decide whether we're going to do some more of these in the future. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I will hopefully see you in whatever next series you decide to join me with. So thanks for watching. See you then. Goodbye.